Look, man, I don't even want to talk about what happened with the all-time Tigers in the last video. It was a pretty horrendous performance. I don't even want to look back on it. I'd rather just move forward with our next team selected by the wheel, the St. Louis Cardinals. And thankfully, the All-Time Cardinals are one of the better all-time squads in the game. Now, the All-Time Cardinals team is definitely really good, but it also kind of feels almost impossible to build. Because, dude, at almost every position on this team, there are so many options you can go with. I don't think there's really one true definitive version of the all-time Cardinals. Like, let's take first base, for example. I'm using Mark McGwire, but you can also play Stan the Man there. You can use Ted Simmons. You can plug Jim Edmonds there. Or how about Paul Goldschmidt? Or even Orlando Cepeda, a guy that won an MVP with the Cardinals. Don't forget about Lance Berkman either. That's just first base. Now let's check out third base, where I'm going with Scott Rowland, but there's also Nolan Arenado. There's Joe Torre. There's Terry Pendleton. Like, it's crazy how many possibilities there are. And then there's the outfield. The three guys I went with are Lou Brock, Jim Edmonds, and Stan Musial. But how about the moonshot Matt Holliday card? How about the home run derby X Adam Wainwright, who can play all three outfield positions with good defense? Or how about Rick Ankiel? Or even Tyler O'Neill? Ooh, what about Larry Walker? Or how about Carlos Beltran? Like, you guys see what I mean? It just got to the point where I was building this squad and I just kind of gave up. At almost every single position on this team, it feels like somebody is taking the spot of somebody else, which is a good problem to have at the end of the day because it means the team's inventory in the game is really deep, which you can't say for every team out there. White Sox. Anyway, the bats I went with on the bench are Nolan Arenado, Matt Holliday, Adam Wainwright, and Paul Goldschmidt. Now let's check out the pitching in the rotation. It's led by Bob Gibson, of course, followed up by Sonny Gray, Steve Carlton, Michael Wacha, and Sandy Alcantara. And then we have the bullpen. There are some usable right-handed arms in here like Matt Swanson, like Dennis Eckersley, like Lee Smith. Andrew Miller is always a good lefty. I think Jojo Romero could be decent as well. So yeah, I think the all-time Cardinals are probably one of the best all-time teams in the game, but now it's time to put them to the test. Oh, and by the way, I know I'm wearing an Angels jersey for this one, but it's actually my Albert Pujols Players Weekend jersey. Gotta show love to the machine, even though he's not in the game anymore. The Cardinals will be on the road taking on the World Series MVP. Ball 4. We got a leadoff walk for Ozzie. Oh, Stan the Man, that's in the gap. That's going to score Ozzie Smith. I'm 2 batters into this game, and I've already performed better than the entire game with the all-time Tigers. Oh, I thought that was going to be a ball. McGuire's strike zone's a little taller. I see Ted Simmons is still incredible in this game. I haven't used this guy in forever. I just remember that when I did use him, he was awesome, and he hasn't missed a beat. Lou Brock. Oh my God, I'm actually hitting today. Come on, Terry, what you got for me? Oh my God. Are the all-time Cardinals incredible or what? Terry Pendleton just went 492. Did I get that with Edmonds? I did. That's another home run. This is 6 runs in the first inning. Bro, this is wild. Well, that was a really fun top of the first inning. Now we have Sonny Gray on the mound, ready to shut down my opponent. Let's go. Dude, curveball in the dirt. That wasn't even a sweeper or anything. That was just a pure curve. That one was the sweeper. This guy looks lost. Bro, this actually might be kind of sad if I can get him on this 3 times in 1 inning. Dude, at some point, you gotta see that. We've got a full count on Ozzie to start the 2nd inning. And Ozzie's gonna get on base again. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. The all-time Cardinals force a rage quit. All right, and with that, I'm actually going to change the lineup up a little bit for game 2. I'm adding Adam Wainwright and Nolan Arenado on here now. I took out Terry Pendleton and Jim Edmonds. They both hit a bomb. So I kind of want to see what some of the other Cardinals can do now. And for game 2, they have us on the road again. They do not want me to play in St. Louis today. Okay, this one might be a little different. Worked it to a full count with Stan. And he went with the slider away. Good pitch. Ooh, McGwire. There we go. Base knock. Ah, I got on top of it, man. That's right down the middle. Come on. Very different first inning. This time around, I do get to go with Bob Gibson. Unfortunately, he is at only like half energy, so he probably is only gonna give me like 4 innings, maybe. And that's assuming he, completely shuts down my opponent. Nope, that's gonna fall. Damn, he inside outed that. We get the out at second. Scott Rowland out of position. He just made... Dude, how did he make that play out of position? 3-1 now on Cal Raleigh. I'm going sinker away. That wasn't away. I just got extremely lucky. It's a 0 for both of us. Oh, look at Adam Wainwright, dude. I would love to hit a bomb with him. And I'm going to hit a bomb with him. Wayno. Oh, my God. How far is that going? 462. Welcome to the starting lineup. That's electric. Yo, go inside sinker. Yes, he went inside sinker. I'm dialed right now. And here's Arenado in a Cardinals uniform playing at Coors Field. This is the perfect storm. What the fuck? I'll take it, bro. It's a sacrifice bunt. Oh, come on, Roland. Got to get Lou home. Ball 4. We'll take it, man. It's going to give Ozzy a chance with 2 outs. No, I missed it. Oh, my God, man. It really just went to the worst part of the yard. I missed it, and it still almost left. All good. We still got to run thanks to Adam Wainwright. Let's have another shutdown inning, Bob. Bismacky missed the heater. Oh, this is a dumb pitch. Why am I throwing this? Actually, it was a super high IQ decision to throw that pitch. Reverse jinx. Let me try to super dot him with a heater low and away. That wasn't really away, but it worked. Bob Gibson, 2 shutout innings. Ah, I had the timing, but I didn't move the PCI enough. 3-1 on McGuire. What's he going to go to? I tracked it, but once again, the PCI is just not quite there. Damn, dude. Basically perfect timing on all 3 of those swings. Just couldn't get a hit. Dude, the fastball's working. 3-1 on Chipper. Come on. Get this in the zone. It's a great swing. Great AB, man. This is where it starts to get a little dicey with Bob Gibson because he's now really low on energy. My opponent is now entering his 2nd time around in the order. I need to get out of this 3rd inning quickly. That's a great slider, man. Have Arenado 0-2. I'm going to go inside sinker. Yes. Bob Gibson is the man. Low on energy, he still makes big-time pitches. We get back in the run column, man. I haven't scored since Wainwright's home run. Ooh. Dude, what am I not picking up about that pitch? Lou Brock, I ambushed that sinker again. Can I get 2 on this? I mean, he better get 2 on this. Now, come on. I got to drive him in. Nolan Arenado. I told you, him playing at Coors Field, even though he's in a Cardinals uniform, is a perfect storm. He was gonna do something. That was a bomb. Ooh, Joe Torre. That's gonna be by Buxton. That's gonna be another double. 3 straight extra base hits. Can that go? No, that's not gonna go. Should be able to get to 3rd base, though. Have him 90 feet away with 2 outs. Oh, my God. Ozzy hit that hard, man. 105 right to the shortstop. Tough way to leave a guy stranded, but hey, Nolan Arenado came through for us that inning. Now, this has to be the last inning for Bob Gibson. I said I wanted him to get through 4. He's in the 4th inning, but he really does not have much left in the tank. You got this. You got plenty of time. Okay, he is out. We were having a Garrett Cole situation right there. That might be the last AB for Bob Gibson. I'm going to bring in Ryan Helsley, and I feel like I'm already regretting this decision. I just don't want to use any of my better relievers yet. It's only the 4th inning. I need to save those guys for later on. Oh, okay. Okay, Helsley. Give me one more now. 3-2 on Santander. Oh, Helsley, you're a heart attack every time you're on the mound. Chris Sale is coming out of the game now. Did Stan get Rob Nen? He did. The first pitch Rob Nen throws is sent out of the yard, 430 feet from Stan Musial. Yikes. I do not like Mark McGwire's stance in this game. Ted Simmons. I love his stance. Ready for the fastball in with Wainwright. Come on. No! Oh my God, I was too ready for it. And then he goes to the slider away. Ah!
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a 2-2 count. What the f was that?
Ball 4. First base.
Yo, I'd be livid. Ah! All right, it didn't come back to bite him. I had no business swinging the bat with Nolan Arenado in that spot. If that would have resulted in multiple runs, my opponent would have had the most valid crash out ever. Come on, Lou Brock. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Ah. That's going to be a triple for Buxton, isn't it? Yep. Okay, that keeps him at third base with the infield in. Scott Rowland's out of position, by the way. Ryan Helsley actually just got through that. He allowed a leadoff triple and got the next 3 guys. You know what? I'm impressed. I'll never forget what happened with Ryan Helsley and the all-time Mets. But today with the all-time Cardinals, he's actually looking all right. Okay, another new pitcher for him, Darren O'Day. Oh, no way, bro. That's such a good swing from Joe Torre. Okay. That's 2 outs. There's Ozzy. Bro. Wait, that actually might fall. Oh, holy fluke. Nope, I got on top. How do I get on top of that? Jesus, man, I suck with Mark McGwire. All right, I'm going with Andrew Kittredge now. He pitched for the Cardinals, I believe, in 2024, I want to say. Okay. 3-2 on Ben Zobrist. Got the strikeout and the throw him out. I didn't even have to get a perfect throw with Ted Simmons to finish that play. Ah, there it is. He finally got a run. I kept that splitter a little bit higher in the zone, thinking that maybe he would go like down to the corner and get underneath it, but nah, he squared that up perfectly, man. Good swing. On top of the sinker again. Why do I keep doing that? There you go, Wayno. All you can do with that Darren O'Day slider, righty-righty, you just shoot it the other way. Lou Brock, give me 2 more runs, baby. Bang! I didn't get on top of that sinker. Arenado. That ball's in the gap. That's 2 bases. Scott Rowland, come on. Get down. Ooh, I decided to send Arenado. It's just a no-throw. Thanks. 7-1. Also, him still having Darren O'Day in the game at 30 pitches is crazy. Oh, that's another rage quit, man. Did the all-time Cardinals really just force 2 rage quits in one video? Yes, they did. That is so satisfying, especially with what happened to the all-time Tigers in the last video. The most satisfying games to me are when every single player in your lineup gets a hit, and that is exactly what happened today with the all-time Cardinals. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to use Matt Holliday or Paul Goldschmidt. I would have pinch hit with those guys if I would have played another couple innings against that guy, but it is what it is. The all-time Cardinals are incredible. And now we move on to the next team, man. Only 7 teams remain on the wheel, and our next stop is in the Bronx with the New York Yankees.